Another mass booming occurred today here at the Cronia Relay. A bloodbath of smoldering frame corpses litter the ground as an unnamed Brahma wielder laid siege on all the inhabitants.
AoE causes all of this trouble.
Wolf pussy! Wolf pussy! Wolf pussy!
Rebecca almost immediately commissions the creation of a wolf Warframe seconds after becoming the lead at Digital Extremes, and no one bats an eye. Meanwhile, when I say I want to bury my face into Voruna's thighs and suck the milk directly from her void jugs, suddenly, I'm the furry now. Oh, whatever. Like Styanax, it's incredibly obvious how DE wants us to play Voruna, making her a bit one note. But also like Styanax, she does that one thing very, very well. Shroud of Dinar is her first ability. Wolf Mama cloaks herself, getting a speed boost, crit damage, and status chance buff. While Voruna has mild forms of self-sustain, invisibility is effectively invincibility when the majority of the units in this game have the AI of a wet paper bag. She is not the tankiest, so this is very much welcome. DE learned from the nightmarishly powerful Focus 1.0 and refused to give us Shadow Step 2, Sons of Liberty. So when you shoot your gun or do a melee attack, you're pulled immediately out of invisibility and need to recast it. It's good to combo this with a good heavy attack melee and combining it with two other abilities that we will see later down the line. Fangs of Rakshas, Voruna's second and debatably her most powerful ability. Voruna notices your bulgy-wolgy from across the room uwu and pounces on you, doing the funny in the process. Yeah, you know how Grendel inflicts 10 viral procs with his new Nourish on hit? Okay, imagine that, but with all of the status procs. 5 random status procs from IPS to Elemental to combos with 10 stacks on one button press to everything in radius. To say that this is a powerful ability for stacking bleed or priming condition overload would be an understatement. This is ridiculous! Oh, and it spreads. Because why not? Like Cat's Hunt is where the mix-up comes in. Every time you kill an enemy with your melee, they drop a health orb, and every time you get a headshot, they drop an energy orb. You can use Voruna as a sort of Gunzerker frame, pure melee or situational user of both. This utility paired with the new arcanes like Blessing, which gives you 1200 more max health, or even just blue Archon shards and Arcane Energize really make her a team player, and just as deadly as a solo frame. Killing enemies while they're primed with at least 5 status procs will make it so that your timer refreshes, meaning duration really shouldn't be on your mind, as long as you're mashing that 2 key. And Voruna's 4, Ulfrin's Descent has her drop on. Drop on all fours. Whew. Voruna goes into bad girl mode, allowing her to lunge at enemies up to 5 times. As long as your target has at least 1 status proc, you get a 100% damage multiplier, all in the form of Slash. A very hefty helping of Slash. Like Voruna's too, you won't be leaving invisibility while pouncing, so it's a good idea to have Shroud of Dinar up at all times. It's a very costly ability at 100 energy per 5 pounces, and it's nothing that a single press of your 2 and a heavy attack from your melee can't do for free. But if you kill fodder units first, your next attack will do even more damage, so there are some benefits for keeping it over putting on a helmet ability, such as her passive. Oh right, Voruna has passives, shit. Holding each of her ability buttons imbues one of 4 passives that you can swap out at any time for whatever situation calls for it. Holding her 1 gives parkour velocity. Mirage she is not, but the speed wall in Shroud of Dinar is kind of funny. Her 2 gives her immunity to all status procs. This includes the dreaded knockdown, meaning you can leave your primed sure-footed at the door. Her 3rd passive gives you heavy attack efficiency. If you're going to abuse heavy attack spam in her 1 or follow up her Fang of Rocks with a horny bonk, then this is a crazy buff to keep on her. And lastly, her 4th passive is just removes the bleed out timer for 1 charge. Like her 4th ability, kind of underwhelming. It's incredibly obvious what DE wants us to do with Voruna. High range, status primers, and pick your poison on either using melee or getting headshots. Tossing the weakest link, Ulfrin's Descent will allow you to slot in helmet abilities for her, such as the recently reworked Mag's Pull, or even Aqua Blades for just more slash. Yes, I put 4 Archon mods on her. Have you seen how many procs she does? She is going to activate at least 1 of these per ability cast. Is it the most efficient build? Probably not. Funny randomness is why I enjoy Voruna so much. That and the copious amounts of Rule 34.
Damn, that wolf pussy really do hit different.